This is Kevin Harlan alongside my friend Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
And Kevin, you know, this is a game I always look forward to. I mean, there's excitement and anticipation. There's such a great concentration of young talent. This really begins the process for these young men of kind of measuring themselves against the best players in the world. So I'm looking forward to it.
And keep in mind, guys, scouts and GMs have watched these players all season long. So this game is very important, but it's really just one more piece of the puzzle.
Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one combined?
He's a natural scorer with three-point range. Muhammad is really good with his feet set as a spot-up shooter, but he can also slash to the rim and finish.
And the mindset he brings is a scorer's mentality, Steve. Some would say he gets a little myopic and has tunnel vision, but when he heats up, he's on fire and tough to stop.
Well, guys, how about the anticipation for this year's rookie showcase? When you look in the stands, the celebrities, the stars, they're everywhere. You got press, scouts, GMs, and then you add in the players and the fans. I mean, the buildup and the excitement for this exact game, where so much is riding on the performance of these young and talented players. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Me too, Steve. You can really feel the buzz in the air. I mean, people have been talking about the players and what's to come of the upcoming draft, and there's an awful lot to be excited about this team.
You know, the instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure, then a run out, Steve. That's perfection to me.
And, you know, when you look back to last year, guys, we got to see Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal. You're talking about some elite talent that entered the NBA for the 2012-13 season in last year's showcase.
You're talking about guys that really entered the league with a bang. I mean, you got to add in Jared Sullinger to the list because he was productive, but also he and I share the same college matriculation, the Ohio State University. And what a great rookie year we saw from Dion Waiters. And this game for the players, an exciting moment.
That's right, Clark. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't get a lot of attention outside this gym, but for these young men, the importance of these games, absolutely enormous.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Dishes it to Bennett. Pass to Carter Williams. He feeds it to McLemore. They need this. Out of bounds. The Elites take possession. And so here are the Elites. Here's the pass to Red. With the shot. And they push him right away with the quick shot. Red Hawks got 11 points.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter.
They swipe it. And here's the fast break. And personal record also starts for the Elites.
Well, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
McLemore dishes to Carter Williams. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's McLemore. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And, you know, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus the player's entire body of work?
And I've sat in that chair, Clark. I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
Another steal. Right high. And against the Elites with a three.
His ticket to the NBA is his great scoring ability.
He's putting it on display, guys. Getting buckets right and left.
Another steal. For three. And against the Elites with a three.
You know, you look at this young man, the physical tools clearly there. Length, athleticism, he's got a nice package.
You know, so often for NBA decision makers, that's where it all starts. Something you teach. But those physical gifts are something you either have or you don't.
Here's the Elites. It's a 21-2 run, totally rolling here. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there. And even if it
cost them some foul trouble. I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Guarded by Porter. Carter Williams kicks to left. And stolen by the break. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And that's how to finish the break. Pull down with force.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Here's Carter Williams. Another steal. Here's the break. Work the pass to Noel. Can't get it to go. Now the Stars take it the other way.
Very surprising to see Nerlens Noel here at the pre-draft showcase. Of course, tore his ACL back in February, underwent surgery shortly thereafter. Normally there's at least a 6-month turnaround, but here he is.
Here's Brett out, and against the elite from deep.
This is exactly what you'd expect from a player of this caliber.
Wow, he's putting these scouts on notice. I mean, he's for real. There's no question about that.
Another steal. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Now here's Carter Williams. Talk about Nerlens Noel, about how the talent pipeline out of Kentucky has continued to filter these great players into the NBA. A top pick for the Wildcats, and still, this is actually a pretty lean year.
Yeah, just 2 potential picks in Noel and Goodwin. How about back in 2012, though? 6 players drafted out of Kentucky. Back in 2010, 5 of them.
And let's show that one twice.
You know, he's making the most of this opportunity to really show what he can do.
Well, it's just one game, but you have to like the way he's responded.
Carter Williams with it. Now defended by Bird. And here is Carter Williams. Another steal. And they're on the break. Out of bounds. The Stars will take possession.
Way too loose on that inbound. And you know, by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being held right here in New York. Talk about being the center of the media universe.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game, taking pictures of you, my friend. You reach celebrity rock star status, even in your understated way, man. Unbelievable. And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league and what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success in the upcoming season.
He's in his small throat. Larkin out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Gobert in at center. That's the group on the floor for the elites.
And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place, going at it 5 on 5.
Well, there's so much of the little gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure. Wow, they are just red hot. It is not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Now here's McLemore. Gets the bucket. McLemore's got his second bucket.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Here's Larkin, defended by Carter Williams. Larkin kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Larkin. Goes right out, defended by Carter Williams. Blocking that one. Red Hawks got 44.
Well, we knew coming in that he's a good playmaker.
He's showing as much out here. Really setting the table nicely.
On deep three-point range and beyond the and then some.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Buries the jumper to finish the break. Red Hot's got 49 points in the game.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Another steal. And here's the break. The feed to Olynyk. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they give them a lot of credit for the way they forced these turnovers.
Yeah, you do have to give them credit, Steve. I mean, you look up and see how many points they've converted them into, and it's a huge factor in the game right now.
Carter Williams with it. Now defended by Larkin. Carter Williams kicks to McLemore. Pass to Len. That one rolling around and runs out.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
It's tipped. And here comes the break. And the shot's good from Red Hot. Red Hot's got 53.
Tell you what, the points they've allowed off turnovers are really hurting.
Well, you're just not giving your defense enough time to react when you give up the ball like that.
Now here's Carter Williams. The shot's good from Larkin.
So they continue to be sloppy with the ball, and they're shooting themselves in the foot right now.
Yeah, it's hard enough to win in this league, Steve. I mean, you can't afford careless mistakes if you're going to be a winning team.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And turnovers, Clark and Steve have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Red Hot's got 57 points.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Now, they need to shuffle their lineup a little bit, try to find a combination that works.
One-on-one here. His shot's good from Larkin.
Tell you what, their transition game is lights out. I mean, that's a big difference maker here.
Now, this game is so much about easy points, whether it's free throws or transition like we're seeing right now.
Here's McLemore. After the made shot from Larkin. Here we go, one-on-one. They'll buck it in no time at all. Red Hot's got 60.
Getting out in transition, guys. They're coming fast and furious.
They've got the deep gasping for breath here with 7 straight fast break points now, Steve.
Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court. The same has not held true.
Now here's McLemore, defended by Caldwell Pope. McLemore dishes to Len. Kicks it to Bennett.
Shut up, shut up.
Lock at 6. Len, defended by Olynyk. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Red Hot, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk Clark coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
And that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Another steal. Puts the lead pass in front of him. That is good. Larkin's got 6 points.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint. At both ends, really.
Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Elites gain possession. And the Stars now going with a whole new group out there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Welcome back, in the first half in the books for the Champs Rookie Showcase. What a great event, and what a night for these young prospects still raring to go.
Well, an exciting first half of basketball now in the books.
Yeah, they're really putting on a show and rising to the occasion so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for the Stars, Carter Williams is out there with McLemore. Then there's Ryan. Then there's Ryan. And it's Bennett with the first shot.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there. You know, one of the things I noticed this year on my way into the big event here is all the glitz and the glamour. I mean, the arena's decked out. You got vendors outside, the limousines with all the celebrities coming to attend. Tell you what, I'm just glad I'm wearing my best outfit, because otherwise I wouldn't have fit in very well.
Well, you look sharp, buddy. You are as sharp as they come. And as we were talking earlier on, the paparazzi and all those other folks making their way out. And because they're here, this has become one of their key events of the year here in New York. And that's saying a lot, considering all that goes on in the Big Apple. And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressure to that.
For most of these players, they're accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives. That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
They're playing well, guys. They're really starting to pull away.
Yep, here at the midway point, that's exactly what's happening.
Ball's not loose. There's a forward two-handed slam.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely, their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
And here is Carter Williams. One-on-one here. Here's Redhawk. And that one is hammered home.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Red Hawks got 13 points in just this quarter. So it's the Stars now. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. To the paint. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys. Not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Now here's McLemore. He has 6. Here's Burke. The feather touch on the finger. Beautiful. Burke's got 13.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Here's Carter Williams. He kicks it to Bennett. Six to shoot. And out of bounds as the Elites gain possession.
Michael Carter Williams, a 6'6" point guard out of Syracuse, very athletic, able to get into the lane and finish inside. Just has to improve his jump shot. That was his shortcoming at the collegiate level.
Here's Redhawk. And here's the Elites with the 3.
Oh, he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
And back to Carter Williams, a sophomore last season at Syracuse, but he's actually 2 years older than most in his class. He'll be 22 Clark by the time the NBA season starts.
And you know, that's something the GMs will definitely take into account. It's not just how good of a player you were in college, but also how good were you for your age. I think sometimes GMs get a little too carried away with that. Can a guy play? Age shouldn't be a factor.
And it's the Elites with the ball. After the miss from Bennett. And the bucket counts, and his eyes go to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. The Elites shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The free throw off from Redhawk. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
20 seconds on the shot clock. 20.
So it's the Stars now. Knocked loose. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Elites gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Tries a three off the inbound. And again, it's the Elites with a three.
This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
And the Stars have possession. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. There's McLemore.
Power punch right there.
Great. The reverse jam, unbelievable.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the ring play to protect the ball.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
No question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
And it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Goodwin's checked in for the Stars. And McLemore kicks to Carter Williams. He dishes it to Goodwin. Plenty of space. He squares up and sinks it. Goodwin's got 6.
You know, I think he's opened some eyes with his performance out here.
Yeah, not one of the really big names here, but I think he's playing well.
Burke kicks to Oladipo. He passes to Reddy. From past the arc. That's good.
Good vision is shown. When the defense collapses, he's making the right decision.
All that awareness and understanding, that's something scouts and GMs love to see.
Now here's Carter Williams. Poked away. They're running. Here's Reddy. And again, it's the Elites from deep.
And we touched on his draft stock earlier. It might be going up the way he's playing today.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, he's been something, has he? Really competing well out there.
You look around the gym, a lot of movers and shakers in attendance.
Yeah, he sure are. And if you want to be seen by an NBA front office, this is the place to be. One game, you've got their full attention.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Elites.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Launches it. And again, it's the Elites with the three.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
And here's Len. Following the three from Red Hot. Tries to save it. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. The Stars making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. And Plumlee kicks to Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Carter Williams. It's rebounded by Noel. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
1:49 left here in the third quarter.
Back door.
Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. No one near him. The shot's good from Red Hot.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
And here is Carter Williams. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Carter Williams off the pick from Jang. Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Noel. Muhammad, he's checked in for McLemore. Well, they can tack on a few more points onto this run.
Boy, I tell you, it's getting to be a big run they're on here.
Red hot in at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with the limit, and it's Logan in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for the elites. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Mason Plumlee. Archie Goodwin.
Muhammad sets a pick for Len. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Goodwin passes to Walters. To the inside. And the rebound goes to the elites. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Larkin kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's good from long range.
He's a lights-out shooter with deep range and a quick release. This guy can really fill it up from the outside.
In the gym range, we call that, Steve. Anywhere in the building, kind of like you when you're playing days. Decent ball handler, still developing in that area. But he can hit shots off the dribble, too, in a pull-up fashion. You love that. Outstanding athleticism. He's more than just a spot-up shooter. This guy has a lot of game.
And the Stars have possession. After the three-pointer from Ray. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They get a hand on it. And Plumlee kicks to Muhammad. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the drought.
Plenty of pressure in a game like this to impress. He has.
Now the pressure might be getting to him. Everybody's in the same boat here.
Here's Olynyk. Gets to the rim for 2 with the deep all over him.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Well, he continues to light it up. He's the leading scorer in this game, guys.
And it's the Stars' ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. And here they come. Ahead. The shot's good from Larkin. Larkin's got 4 points this quarter.
There's another fast break score against them, and they just aren't getting back on D in transition. They've got to sprint back and find the ball.
Well, and at the very minimum, push the ball at the other end as well. I mean, if they're going to score on you in transition, they're going to try to do the same thing at the other end. Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him. And, you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head-to-head.
Yeah, fortunately, those days are in the past. And for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
Now, here's Goodwin. Feeds it to Plumlee. Dishes it to Goodwin. Pass to Walters. Takes a 3. That's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Reda. And he takes the line and powers it through.
That was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
It one-handed.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Well, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about. Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
Here's Walters. He feeds it to Goodwin. Goodwin gets a screen from Walters. Goodwin dishes to Plumlee. Here's Red Hot. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Here's Walters, defended by Larkin. A pass to Muhammad. Poke loose. Fast break, here they come. Here's Williams. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Wasted no time on that one.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Here's Walters. Passes it to Muhammad. To halt the run. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
And it's the Elite's ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Olynyk defended by Len. Red hot. And that's good for 2.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Now here's Muhammad. Gets it to go. Here's Larkin. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Red. Not wasting any time in taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Here's Walters, defended by Larkin. Here's Muhammad. Off target from outside.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Caldwell Pope gets to Larkin. Red hot. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Elites from deep.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in the slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Here's Walters. Here's Larkin. Finished off the break.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And Walters kicks to Muhammad. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Caldwell Pope passes to Red. And that one's on target from the rim.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys. Defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Jamming that one home.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played, inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
And the Stars have possession. The Elite's getting the bucket there. Gets it to go.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
And here's the Elites. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
And there's the pass to Larkin. Fires for three. And again, it's the elites from deep.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Here's Walters. Some solid defense there from Gobert. So it's the elites winning this one easily.
Well, it's a follow-up, but the elites just had a better day. They'll have a little bit of bragging rights here over the stars as the draft year is closer.
And although this isn't a league game, you can tell each player out there wanted to win. I mean, no question about it. This was a competitive affair.
And there was no shortage of action on either side of the ball. Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of the NBA Rookie Showcase. I'm Kevin Harlan for Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We'll see you next time.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious, somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it always. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into every